This may look like a replay from the other day, but that's actually Matt putting the front end stuff on again. We've had this front end stuff on and off so many times, and this last time we got ready to put the hood on and adjust it, and the fenders were pinched in down at the end, this end of the hood, and we couldn't get them adjusted out, so we had to take everything back off. And this door gap here had also worked its way closed, and you can see it's a little bit tight, not too bad, and the gap on the other side good now as well. And we got the hood adjusted pretty good. The gaps on the hood aren't great, but you see that gap's pretty good there. A little tight down at the bottom, but pretty good overall. The hood gap is decent. It's decent at the back here, and pretty good. You know, it's not perfect if you get to looking at it closely, but if you just walk around the car, you won't notice it too bad, I don't think. And if you do, well, too bad. All right, we'll get the rest of this put back together and get the bumper on, and then the next thing we're going to do is should hopefully be the last thing we have to do any fabrication on. Also in here, big thanks to Cobrafanatik 22, who's working on a Mustang project himself and has been commenting on my videos for a long time and watching us. Made a little video answering the question last night of the measurements, and so you can see we up here, probably can't see that too good. I took a piece of galvanized fence post bracket and cut it in two and made those upper hangers out of that. You can see they have a little slot on both sides. I didn't have the original ones, and I started trying to bend something up, and I saw those and said, hey, let's just use that. And besides, every cool muscle car hot rod needs some galvanized fence bracketry in it. So we got a nut welded down there. I don't know if that was required or not. I think it just had like sheet metal bolts that went through. But I just welded a nut to make the lower mount a little easier to do. And we got those located, I believe, in the correct place. We'll find out. I've just got a few tacks on it. They're strong enough to hold it, but it wouldn't be too big of a deal to grind it back off if we needed to move them. And so anyway, next thing we're going to do is work on this. We got us a low car emergency brake kit. After all the trips to the junkyard and all that crap, all that stuff was just junk. You know, it looked like crap. The cables are all mangled up, and it was $80 worth of just BS. And this is a really nice kit. And the nice thing about this, compared to trying to make a 94, 96 Mustang setup work, is you have a lot of adjustability. Let me try this thing right now. A lot of adjustability. I mean, these cables can get cut to length so they fit in there perfectly. And so that'll be our next project today. This will probably take a little while. But this should be the last bit of fabrication that we have to do. And then we can start putting our sound deadener, Dynamat stuff down, and, you know, carpet and that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's where we are. All right, well, we got our emergency brake installed. And see somebody underneath there. Putting our drive shaft back in. So if we mounted it the way it was supposed to be mounted, it was going to interfere with the drive shaft. It was going to put it way down too low inside the trans tunnel there, so you can see the little spacers that we rigged up. But it's in here, and it's really tight. Like one click or two clicks, and it's tight, so it'll probably adjust out, loosen up a little bit over time. And it's a really nice kit, nice setup. Went in pretty straightforward. The hardest part about it is undoing. Where's Jim at when you need him? Anyway, I was going to show you underneath the setup how clean it is. Come over here with Matt. It's over to your right. By your phone out there. Well, let's see if we can get a shot at it now with the drive shaft. Okay. see that in the camera, not interfering with Matt over here. He's trying to work.
Seriously. Do you want to put the draft sheet?
Oh, it's fun. Takes such amazing pictures.
Yeah, we wiped the old girl down, got some of the dust off of it. Got lots of pictures being taken over here. There's Austin helping out. What do you think, bud? I'm thinking we ought to just start over, you know, strip it down to bare metal.
Where do we keep the gun at?
Hey, you better have too close because I'm shooting myself afterwards.
Yeah, take all the front.
Oh yeah, we got some parts to paint. I'll put a little bit of this on that subwoofer box. Lumpy.